Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hafiz Syarrim bin Muhammad Azrin. My number matrix is AA201122. So now I would like to talk about the introduction first. Many people claim that the major of mathematics are very important in this era. All of us that live in an age must have general knowledge about this kind of subject. The reason why we should study in depth of this major because all of things around us are very close to mathematics, and everything we do in daily is really relates to mathematics. That's why the major of mathematics, whether basic or advanced, should be our priority. Mathematics obviously can help us to solve any problem by using the calculation and formula. Without aid from the mathematics, there will be no facilities in this world. For instance, there will be no gadgets, vehicles, building, and others. Next, one of the most important aspects of our life is problem solving. Hence, mathematics is the best effective way to figure out the problem by using our logical thinking. So now let's take a look at the task, which is problem-based learning. We have to determine what time did deceased professor die in part A and find out the velocity of the particle in part B. As I mentioned earlier, all of these problems can be solved by using the calculation and its own formula. Therefore, it is very clear there are no objection that mathematics is very useful in daily life. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hafiz bin Faizulazemey. Number matric AA200539. So today I would like to talk about filler table part A. So it divides to 4 columns: fact, ideas, learning issues, and resource. So we will go through to the fact. 1. A famous mathematics professor was found dead. Then the deceased body was found by his butler at 3 p.m. 3 in the afternoon. Then a student detective who was supposed to meet the deceased person at the time instantly take his body temperature. A student measured the temperature of the deceased. The new temperature was measured and found to have fallen after 3 hours. So here we can get some idea to solve the problem. So the ideas is use Newton's law of cooling, use another related formula to solve the question such as algebra and others. Then jot down and highlight all information given. So we need to note down all the numbers that related to our solution. Then try to think and imagine that situation logically. We need to think about the logical of that situation. Then learning issue, which topic must I learn to solve the question? So we need to know which topic is included to solve this question. Then what kind of formula needs to be used in the question? So we will use the Newton law of cooling. Then what kind of calculation technique is suitable to solve the question? So we will use the suitable equation to solve the question. Then which keyword must be highlighted in the equation to solve the question? So the keyword that must be highlighted was at the fact just now. Then the resource not given by Tuan Zul Arifin, and then YouTube channel by Zul Arifin Ma'aruf. So that's all from me. Thank you.
So now moving on to filler table part B. A particle drops vertically under the influence of gravity, and the particle acts upon by air resistance. So K is a constant. First, its velocity v at the time t is what the formula is given, and if the particle drops from rest, shows that where the formula is given. And number 6 is find the velocity of the particle where the time approach infinity. So the ideas that we're using in this filler table is we are using Newton law of cooling, and we also use another related formula to solve the questions. So we jot down and highlight all the information given and try to think and imagine that situation logically. And for the learning issues here is which topic must I learn to solve the questions and to revise to solve the questions, and what kind of formula needs to be used in these questions. And number third is the third one is what kind of calculations technique is suitable to solve the questions. Number 4 is which keywords must be highlighted in the questions to solve the questions. And the last one is the resources that we use to solve this question is notes given by Tuan Zul Arifin and also his YouTube video on channel by Encik Zul Arifin Ma'ruf. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Izzuddin Zaihannuddin. Today I will present about problem background and solution. Okay, the first question is, the time was 3 in the afternoon when a famous mathematics professor was found dead by his butler. A student detective who was scheduled to have a meeting with the deceased professor at the time immediately measures the temperature of the body to be 87 degree Fahrenheit. After 3 hours, the student measured the temperature of the body again and found out it has fallen to 84 degree Fahrenheit. Assume that the professor's original temperature was TS 68 Fahrenheit. By using Newton's laws of cooling, find the cooling equation of the body. B. Find the value of A in the cooling equation of the body. C. At what time the professor died. So this is the first solution for the A question. So the formula used is T equal to TE plus AE negative KT. Based on the question, Professor Dizzy's temperature was 87 degree Fahrenheit at 3 p.m. So this is the T equal to 0. 3 hours later at 6 p.m. Dizzy's temperature was 84 Fahrenheit. This is the T3. The T3 is 68 Fahrenheit. Dizzy's temperature at the time of death was 98.6 Fahrenheit. This is TT where we have to find the time of death. So A, the equation of the cooling Newton law is T equal to 68 plus AE power of negative KT. And B is we found the value of A, so we use the formula given, or T0 equal to TE plus AE the power of negative K 0. So A equal to T0 minus TE. So we can conclude that A equal to 87 minus 68 and A is 19. For C solution is we must find K. So we know that TE equal to 68 Fahrenheit. So we use the same formula, which is T equal to TE plus T0 minus TE times E power of negative KT. So when we substitute the info, we got the equation is T equal to 68 plus 19 E negative power of negative KT. So we substitute T to 3 hours, so T3 equal to 84 Fahrenheit into the equation. So we get 84 equal to 68 plus 19 times E power of negative K3. So we substitute, we solve the equation and we got E power of negative K3 equal to 0.84. So we put ln to eliminate the E. So we got negative 3K ln E equal to ln 0.84. So we get K is ln 0.84 divided by negative 3 and K is 0.058. So we update the equation with K is 0.058 to the equation T equal to 68 plus 19 E the power of negative 0.058 times t. We substitute t to the value 19.8.6 because we want found the time of that. So the equation is 98.6 equal to 68 plus 19 e power of negative 0.058 times t. So we do the same like the previous, and we got the t is negative ln 1.611 divided by 0.058, and the answer is negative 8.7784 hours. So the time of that is 8.7784 hours earlier than 3 p.m. So we divided and we got 19.7784. We divided by 12 hours to get the exact time, and we got 6.46 a.m. So I will continue to discussion. Based on the result part A, question 6, the equation for this problem is t equal to 68 plus AE, the power of negative KT, which is 68 is the environment temperature, A is difference between T0 minus TE, and K is the constant. The A value is 19 because of T0 equal to 87 and TE equal to 68. So A is 87 minus 68 and equal to 19. The time Professor died is 6:46 a.m. because the dead body found at 3 p.m. and from the formula T equal to TE plus T0 minus TE times E power of negative KT, we found out the K value is 0.058, and when the body temperature is 98.6, the T value is negative 8.7784, which is the professor was dead 8.7784 hour earlier than 3 p.m. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi, my name is Azrin from group 6 in PBL, and I will present about the result solution and discussion for part B. So for the solution of variable, as we can see here, the first equation that given is dv over dt is equals to g minus to k and v k times v square. So this formula can be evaluated into another formula that will gives us the value of v, which is the velocity, and it can be done by using the solution of a separable equation method, and the integration solution of these problems will be done with the partial fraction method, and as we can see, we will get the result, which is v is equals to alpha times exponent to the power of 2 alpha kt minus 1 over exponent 2 akt plus 1, and this new formula or equation are shown in the question. So all we need to do is to substitute the infinity, and if the t is infinity, we can note it as a 0, and if we substitute it into the t in the formula, it will become 1, because anything with the power of 0 will be 1, and if we simplify it, the value of v is 0, which means the particle of the velocity is 0 and it does not move. I will move on to the conclusion of this study. To conclude this study, both basics and advanced mathematics are really important in our life. Engineering or scientific field require mathematics into solving problems, and without mathematics there will not be smartphones, television, stereo system, video games, computers, or anything electronic. It is because mathematical principles, dimension and limit calculation, variations, and all other principles and concepts are important to have the technology. With the focus of our problem-based learning topic, we can even calculate the temperature of something or an object and their cooling time. Also, the speed of anything can be calculated, and all this we can do thanks to the mathematics. Thus, it is proved that mathematics is important in civil engineering studies and also in our life. Other than that, this problem-based learning project is really helpful to students, especially into understanding of the Newton's law of cooling, limits, integration and the differentiation concepts, and all other stuff. Students can also learn how to apply engineering mathematics concepts into our everyday life, situation or phenomenon. In short, this study gives significant impacts to us as students of civil engineering into understanding the engineering mathematical concept to carry on the study in the future. So that is all from me. Thank you.